Hello, welcome to my channel, Go So Beautiful. My name is Becky and today I want to share with you some of my latest makes and a little story slash ramble slash encouragement. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, first let me show you my latest make. It's this top. This is the Phoebe top from, I'm sorry, I say that every time. It's the Audrey top from Sew Over It. And I made the version with the simple collar and short sleeves. Now, I did make an alteration on the sides here from Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door suggested that you cut the, angle the seam line in a little bit, and that would make it lay down flat. As you can see, mine is still a little bit wobbly, so I think I might need to make the curve on the collar just a little bit shallower, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll make it again. I really like this top. This is a double brushed poly in kind of a purplish mauve color, which is my favorite color, that I got at Joann's. The other thing I'm wearing are these, I don't know if you can see them. These are the Linda pants from Style Arc. And I made these out of black ponte, and they made up really quickly. Kind of a yoga style pant, and I made these because I really needed some pants to wear and just didn't have any that fit, which leads me to my little story rant encouragement. Okay, so during COVID-19, during the pandemic, my husband and I started a weight loss program, and we both lost a fair amount of weight. My husband lost a lot because he had a lot more to lose. He lost about 3 times as much as me. And I lost a good bit and was feeling really good. And that lasted until summer. I maintained that weight loss. And then restaurants and things started opening up, and I started relaxing the rules of my weight loss program, and basically I maintained it until about fall. I made a special dress for my niece's wedding. I was so pleased with how it turned out and the size I made, and then little by little I just slowly abandoned the program. It was quite restrictive in the calorie intake, and it was a bit monotonous. There were some meal replacement shakes and meal bars, and I just got tired of it. Wasn't sustainable. So I tried to get back on track, and but slowly the weight began to creep up, and at Christmas time my weight was still reasonable. I had gained not all of it back, but I made some pants, and they fit okay, but they really didn't look quite right. And part of the problem was I just didn't really know what size I needed. So fast forward to the new year and these most recent months, I have gained back all the weight I lost, and trying to get back on track still, and yet just not able to get with it. And I couldn't seem to make anything that fit right. I tried several, I measured myself and tried to adjust patterns, but they just didn't work. And oops. I found myself, then I did make a couple of dresses, and my dress for the Frugal Frock challenge was beautiful, and of course it was loose fitting, so I didn't really have any problems with that. Plus, it was a dress. I didn't have to worry about, the way the pants fit. And then the other dress I made was a pattern mixing dress that I entered in an Instagram challenge. And that one was also large. In fact, I made it large because I thought I would need a large, and I ended up taking it in a little bit. However, one Sunday morning I went to put the dress on, and I couldn't wear it because it was too big. And I put on another dress, which I didn't care for, but it sort of fit, it looked cute. Went to church and found myself during our time of prayer and confession just pouring my heart out to God about how bad I felt about my eating habits, and I had gained weight back, and I really believe the Lord spoke to me and just said, it's okay. This is the body you have. This is the body I gave you. You need to love it. Maybe it's a little bigger than you want it to be right now, but you can always change things. And it's okay. You can make beautiful clothes that will fit you perfectly. You have the sewing superpower. So, having heard that in my prayer, I want to encourage everyone who is struggling with weight issues because of the pandemic or for whatever reasons, or your body is just doesn't look like a model's body, like this girl, not tall and skinny, okay? Now, I have a theory. They say that you lose weight from the head down, and my theory is that when you gain it back, it comes from the bottom up. In fact, I think most of mine went to my hips, and one of my cheeks is bigger than the other, but because I can sew, I can adjust for that. So, my encouragement to you is to love your body, use your sewing superpower to make beautiful clothes that fit you perfectly and that you love to wear. Okay, enough of that. Let me show you what I've made. In December, I made these pants. Super cute. This is a cotton stretch sateen from Joann's, and I used this rose pattern from Made by Ray. And this was part of a sewing challenge, which is no longer available. I believe it's called Sew My Style or Sew My Style. And I think Lindsey from Inside the Hem has sort of renewed that with a challenge, with a sew along type of thing. You can go to her YouTube channel and find out about it. But when I first made these, I made them in the full length. They come in a crop length or full length, and they really just, even when I walked in them, I kind of felt like I was swimming because there was so much volume in the lower parts of the legs. So I tapered the legs in, and what else did I do? I think that's it. And they looked pretty good, and they fit well. They've got elastic in the waist, in the back of the waist, and these were a nice make for me. I also made this top to go with them. This is the Monroe turtleneck, and this is a double brush poly, and as you can see, they go very well together. And it was funny because I wore these to church one Sunday and then went shopping at Joann's afterwards, and the girl that rang up my sale complimented on how nicely they went together, and I said, well, this outfit is all from Joann's. So the Monroe turtleneck is a free pattern from Tessuti, and really easy to make. I made my turtleneck a little bit looser because I don't like things tightly around my neck, too tight on my neck. And that was really easy to make. So then I made, you all saw my frugal frock, which was this white linen button-down dress. And this is from fabricstore.com. And the pattern is the Diana button-down pleated linen dress. And I will put links to all of these in the description. Now, I actually haven't worn this yet, but I will. The next thing, well, okay, yeah. The next thing I made was this pattern mixing dress. And I was really pleased with how this came out, and it was a lot of fun. This is actually a McCall's pattern, but it's also a quick sew pattern. I think quick sew has merged with McCall's, or McCall's has absorbed them. But I found this at Walmart one day, and I said, oh, that'd be perfect for the pattern mixing challenge. Now, I made a large, and it, like I said, when I first made it, it was really big, and I took it in the shoulders and on the side seams, and then I put it on again not long ago, and it was still pretty big. So I like it so much, I don't want to give it up, but I know in order to make it in my size, I'm probably going to have to take it apart and redo it. So this one may just hang on the closet for a while. Okay. The other pair of pants that I tried to make, and I don't like to call things fails that don't work out. I like to call them learning experiences. But this is a simplicity pattern, and it says R10555. And I think Simplicity released a bunch of patterns with this type of format, and I don't know if it was like a special edition or what, but I went back to look for it in the book and I couldn't find it. But I did find another one that was number 1887, and it is exactly like this pattern, only it looks, the style, the models are different. So this has pleats in the front, 2 slash pockets, and it's got kind of a little, it's got a little dip down in the front, and then it has elastic in the back. Well, I could barely get these over my hips, and even though they fit in the waist, they were just really tight. And so I decided to, and this was kind of like a wearable toile, but since I wanted to wear it, I decided to take it apart, and I think I'm going to put a zipper on the side and put the elastic back in, and then just button it, and then I think it'll be wearable. The hardest part is, like I said, getting it over my hips, and I know I'm not the only one with hips that are generous. So those are some of the things I've been making. I think I did make a pair of pajamas, actually a couple pairs of pajamas. I won't show them to you here, but they are on Instagram. I made the itch to stitch pajamas. I can't remember what they're called. And then I just made a pair of elastic waisted pants with another free pattern for the top. Anyway, now having said all of that about my fit issues, I do feel like I need to focus on eating healthy, appropriate foods. I didn't get this way by following any kind of plan. I got this way because I let my eating habits get out of control. But one of the reasons I got out of control is because I was so restrictive in the weight loss program that I kind of overdid it. So I've decided to forget about dieting, and I want to eat healthy foods. I want to love my body, and I think I will probably lose weight because it will just occur naturally. But I'm not going to restrict my calories and do crazy things like I measured the cream for my coffee every day and only eating half of a bun with a burger. I mean, that's okay, but if you're going to eat a burger, you want the bun, the whole bun. So I hope that encourages everyone, and I look forward to showing you more makes with that fit me and that I love to wear. Thanks so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell and you'll see when new videos appear. And love your body and go so beautiful. Bye-bye.